Hey travelers, welcome back to Laura's Travel Talk. Today we're going to get our creep on and go see 6 of the creepiest abandoned hospitals across the world, from New York to South Korea. Some of these buildings draw you in with their beauty, but then once inside, the mystery, the abandonment, the intrigue, who knows what happened? From the eerie New York corridors to the infamous halls of South Korea's Psychiatric hospital, these locations are steeped in history, urban legends, and chilling atmospheres. Let's step inside if you dare. Stay watching to the end because I will give you some information that may help you along your journey if you like the mystery, intrigue, and scary abandoned places. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Let's go. So let's go take a look at number 1. In East Bethany, New York, we have the Rolling Hills Asylum. Looks like a nice building. This was once a poorhouse built in 1827. Rolling Hills later became a care facility for the mentally ill. It's famous among paranormal investigators for the shadow hallway. There it is. There's usually a sighting of towering spirit nicknamed Roy. The creaking floors and untouched rooms make it feel like it was frozen in time decades ago. So Rolling Hills offers guided ghost tours and overnight investigations. Book early, especially around Halloween, and dress warmly because the temperatures drop inside, even in summer. Really spooky. Let's take a look at number 2, Danvers State Hospital in Danvers, Massachusetts. What makes it creepy? Well, it's known as the birthplace of the prefrontal lobotomy in the U.S. Danvers was built in 1878 in a striking Gothic style, so the building looks cool. It's so haunted, though, that it inspired the horror film Session 9. While much of the original structure has been redeveloped, some areas and facades remain holding eerie reminders of the past. Bleh. Travel tip: you can't wander inside anymore. It's now partially apartments. Let me rent one of those. The grounds and the surviving architecture are really, worth photographing, and you can pair your visit with a trip to Salem, and you can just have a double dose of New England haunted creepy history. I'm just saying. So our next stop is the Eloise Psychiatric Hospital in Westland, Michigan. What puts this one on our list? Well, it's old and abandoned. It began in 1839 as a poorhouse, and it grew into a massive complex with its own post office, police department, fire departments. It was like a whole community. But it was infamously overcrowded. They did experimental treatments, and there's unmarked graves. Today, parts of the property are still standing, and the paranormal activity, from phantom footsteps to strange whispers, draws thrill seekers year-round. Look at those crummy hallways. Bah. So my travel tip would be that Eloise offers seasonal haunted attractions, paranormal tours, but stick to the official events because the property is patrolled and unauthorized exploration can get you in trouble. You do not want to get left behind here. Number 4, the Gonjiam Psychiatric Hospital in Gyeonggi Province, South Korea. This is dubbed one of the most haunted places on Earth, according to CNN documentary. Gonjiam closed abruptly in the 1990s, and it left behind patient files, furniture, equipment, Just junk everywhere. Legends swirl about the mysterious happenings and unethical experiments, although much of it is unverified. The atmosphere, peeling paint, rusted beds, and total science is pure nightmare fuel. Gonjiam was once open to the brave explorers, but it's now heavily restricted and guarded. So if you're in South Korea, join a licensed urban explorations group or visit other nearby abandoned sites and capture that eerie vibe legally. Don't mess around in a foreign country. For those who like scaly and creepy, there's also a movie. I'll give you information on that in a moment. Well, stop number 5 is Kings Park Psychiatric Center in Long Island, New York. What puts this on our list? Well, it operated from 1885 to 1996. Kings Park was once a self-sufficient town for the mentally ill. It had farms, power plant, massive big brick wards. You can see all that. And then that towering building 93 in the background still stands. It's a hulking, decayed structure visible from miles away. Many visitors report cold spots and distant screams echoing through the empty halls. It is a Creeposaurus. Travel tips? The grounds are now part of a state park, so you can explore the exteriors and the surrounding nature trails, but the buildings themselves are closed to the public for safety. But bring a zoom lens for haunting photos from a distance. And it's now so vandalized, it adds to the absolute allure of the horror and the scariness of the building. Are you creeped out yet? Don't forget to like and subscribe for me. This one's a creeper. Letchworth Village, Rockland County, New York. Why is it on our list? Well, it was once built as a progressive institution for the mentally disabled when it opened in 1911. Letchworth quickly became notorious for neglect and overcrowding. Its empty classrooms, crumbling cottages, and miles of underground tunnels have made it a staple of paranormal TV shows. There's a cemetery on the grounds with numbered markers because some people spent their entire life here. My tips: much of the property is abandoned but still standing. Some places are on public land, but parts are fenced and monitored. Look at that lovely welcoming gate. Visit during the day for safer photography and always respect the no entry zones. Security is strict. We don't want to stay at Letchworth, do we? So as I mentioned at the beginning, every one of these places has either a book, a movie, or tours. And I have done you the favor of putting links to those in the description. And if you want the book or the movie, I put my Amazon link on there. It helps me out if you click on that to order. So whether you believe in ghosts or simply crave history with a dark twist, these asylums hold stories you can feel in the walls. They're reminders of how far we've come in mental health care and how many secrets still linger in the shadows. Would you dare visit one of these haunted asylums in the dark? Tell me in the comments which one you'd go to. Thank you for watching, and until next week, leave the lights on.